Hi, Divine Masculine. Thank you so much for clicking in to my channel and clicking into this video. This is a reading for Divine Masculines. And if you identify as a Divine Masculine, it means that you identify as an alchemist. So, alchemists, what they do is they utilize resources that they have around in their life, and they use those resources to build upon something. So, build and when we're talking about it from a spiritual point of view, we're going to just say building your life and somehow building your life how you want it to be. So, the key phrase today for Divine Masculine of what I've heard is it belongs to you. Whatever that may mean for you, it belongs to you. If you are applying for a job, it belongs to you. If you are applying for a loan or a grant or whatever it is that you're doing, it belongs to you. Whatever you're working on today, it belongs to you. So work at it like it belongs to you. Okay. This is going to be a 4-part reading. The first part, we're going to go into spiritual messages, and these are going to be messages from uh, guides, angels, ancestors, and also God. The second part, we're going to be looking into your intuition, and this is basically your higher self and how your higher self is translating all these messages down to you. And then we're going to be looking into the mind, and that's how you're processing all of these messages mentally. Um, and then the last part, we're going to be looking into spiritual advice on what you should be doing. Okay. Also, don't forget, Divine Masculine, please like the videos, subscribe, and also leave a comment. That always makes me smile. I love the comments. When people comment on the videos, it's great. Makes my day. And then also liking and subscribing, of course, it boosts up the channel and helps other people see this content, okay? So the first part of the reading that we're going to go into is these spiritual messages. So messages from your guides, messages from your ancestors, messages from angels, and then also messages from God, okay? Okay. So at the bottom of the deck, we have an Ace of Chalices, this is about something that really makes you happy. This is something that really fulfills your heart. It's something that you've wanted. You know what I mean? It's new. It's an offer. It's a gift. This could be a connection with somebody. This could be just anything that your heart has desired, okay? And in the center energy, we have the King of Swords. So the center energy is your guides and God and angels and ancestors. They're guiding you into how to get something intelligently, how to get something smart, how to make a plan, and implement, and how to plan all this out. Right? It's definitely making smart decisions, even with guarding this Ace of Chalices. In the past, you definitely went on a journey. You've gone through it to get to this point. You may have even strayed away from your community of some kind, because if you notice here in the back, he's actually leaving his village. So you may have had to leave a comfort zone of some kind, of a community of people to get to this point. And now you're having advice on the King of Wands energy, and that's how to achieve the goal. The King of Wands goes to get it, okay? In the near future, we have Hermit energy. So you're going to be advised, pushed into an energy of looking within yourself, silence, looking for inner answers, looking at your own intuition and your higher self, because your higher self and your higher self and you know the way. You know what I mean? You're really, really being heavily guided. Oh, beautiful. And then look at this. At the end, we have the Six of Wands that's riding in victoriously of achieving something. It belongs to you, love. It belongs to you. Whatever it is, it belongs to you. You're coming into some sort of success, some sort of milestone today. You're achieving it in the next 24 hours. Okay. And I'm going to say this is the next 24 hours of when you see this video. I know my past videos that I dated them, but today I decided I'm not going to date them anymore. So these readings apply to whenever you see them. But when you see this reading the next 24 hours, you're going to be hitting a milestone of some kind. Now, it doesn't mean that you're going to get $1 million, but it could mean that you make a significant step towards that. It might mean you something solidifies, okay? So now we're going to be looking into messages with your higher self and how your higher self is translating this to you. And this is going to be it's going to be reflected in your emotions and how you feel. So 6 of Swords upside down. There was a lack of peace here. That's the base here. Lack of peace of something. Uncomfortableness. Mentally you weren't happy with the way something was. And that has to deal with the Nine of Swords. Maybe this might be a living situation or some sort, or a working situation. But this situation is, this lady up there, she shouldn't be up there. You know what I mean? The siren or the mermaid comes up every night to come up and scream her head off. And she does it in this space because nobody's supposed to be up there. And this lady kind of, she's up there on the cliff anyway, and she's inconvenienced, but she's putting herself in an inconvenience, and it's creating this dynamic of anxiety and fear and a nightmare anxiety, right? So somehow that maybe somebody comes into your space and they complain about you being an inconvenience, or you go into somebody else's space and it's an inconvenience for you. But understand that one of the parties is not supposed to be there. The mermaid goes there every single night. She doesn't go to a resort where there's a whole bunch of people and screams her head off every night. She literally chose somewhere that was secluded to scream her head off. And so the lady on top of the cliff is really invading the mermaid space. So there is an energy of maybe a situation where there's an invasion of space. Somebody may be creating some sort of anxiety, but it really doesn't have to be as bad as how they're saying it. Now, in the past, we have the Seven of Pentacles. You may have tried to grow something with this person. Try to grow something, try to foster something, try to plan something with this person. Seven of Pentacles talks about growing something, growing a harvest. It's not a guarantee that the harvest will be successful, but it's not a guarantee that the harvest will be a failure either. It's just the process of getting there, the process of growing something. We have the Eight of Cups upside down, along with the King of Pentacles upside down. So it seems like this person may be a little bit, the King of Pentacles talks about a greedy person, um, somebody that keeps their resources to themselves, somebody that, keeps money to themselves. They don't really give. And the Eight of Cups is a need to move away from that situation. You're getting some messages about that now, about moving away from this other masculine energy. And masculine, when I say masculine energy, I'm not really talking about feminine or female. It's really actually fixed energy. So stubborn, right? um Unmoving. And they're not really being a team player, and there may be a need to walk away from this person. But you're kind of in energy of, do you want to move away from this person? Because if you move away from this person, you see you've built seven of pentacles. You've built so much. You started so much with this person, right? And Eight of Cups doesn't just talk about walking away from a situation. It talks about walking away from a situation that you've built all your cups with. Look at all those cups that this lady shared with this man. And she's about to leave all of her cups, all the water that they gathered, all the emotions and everything, and go right back into the sea and never see him again. So it's leaving behind all the memories, it's leaving behind all the work. There's a little bit of hesitancy in you. You could be this King of Pentacles energy as far as not wanting to leave behind the work, not wanting to leave behind the investment. And this person also could be in the King of Pentacles upside down energy and need to leave this person behind. Could go either way. We have Four of Pentacles upside down in the near future. This is about holding on to something. So you get a lot of messages coming in as far as spirit takes you into this hermit mode of looking within yourself. You go through this energy of the Four of Pentacles upside down, which is looking at what you're holding on to, looking at greed, looking at other people's greed and how they operate when they hold on to something and they hold on to something and they hold on to something and it doesn't work out because they're holding on so tight that they squeeze the life out of something. And then you end up in the energy of Three of Cups and the Page of Cups. This is a lighthearted energy. This is innocence. You know what I mean? This is a group of people enjoying each other. This is a group of people. And this is when you come out of hermit mode, right? This group of people, they're your people. You know what I mean? They belong to you. You belong to them. Three of Cups, celebration over a Page of Cups. Some of you might be having a baby. I don't know. Because the King of Pentacles also talks about a committed man, a married individual, masculine energy, and in a family. Because we do have a lot of pentacles here. So we're talking about family and stuff. But that's going to be for a select few. The Three of Cups and the Page of Cups. Page of Cups is bringing a message, something in this celebration, okay? And it's about, the basis of it is about a Nine of Pentacles upside down. So somebody who's hyper independent. There is somebody who is hyper independent and who is holding on to their resources and they're not letting them go and they're not sharing it. Ooh. We have the Moon upside down. So something was, you see, I sneezed just now. Something was hidden. This person is this way because they're hiding something. That's what this Page of Cups comes once you come out of hermit mode and everything about thinking about this and they come up to you. They're talking about something that this person hid. The struggle and the past. So while you were growing something with this person was at a Two of Pentacles. I don't know if somebody lied about their resources. Maybe they lied and said they had more than they did. Ooh. But really they were kind of struggling. So either they lied and they said that they had more than they did, because this is a Seven of Pentacles here. So that's growing something. They could have lied and said they had more, or they lied and they said they had less. But they lied about their finances and they lied about their resources to keep their resources to themselves. And I'm going to tell you, Divine Masculine, what I'm feeling today is that this is probably another masculine energy. Like I said, it doesn't have to be male or female specific, but this is another masculine energy person. Right now, there's a lot of illusions. They see this Page of Cups, they see this. This is another person outside because, and this might be the celebration. There's three people here, but this person can see, they see these illusions that this person is doing. So while you're debating whether or not to stay around this person and keep building with this person and not, this other person can see the BS, and they make a decision in the near future. Two of Wands. They choose a path. Are they going to say something? Are they not going to say something? Ooh, then we have the Fool ultimately. So they choose to do something unexpected. And I believe that unexpectedness is going to be telling you the truth about this person. Now, that's your higher self, okay? And your higher self is going to be guiding you through this in this interaction. This may be happening in the next 24 hours, next 24, 48 hours. So now we're going to look into the mind, though. How are you processing this mentally? Because we got into some stuff. We got into some we got into some messy stuff, you know? Okay. Ooh, so she fell out. The Queen of Wands fell out. This is a fiery energy person. The Queen of Wands is a manifester, somebody that brings things, that creates things out of nowhere. You may think that she has nothing, and then turn around, and 5 minutes later she done had a castle. You're like, how you got that castle? You don't know. It just happened. It came out of thin air. But really, what it is manifestation. You may have lost this person, Ace of Cups. You may have lost contact with this person or something. But we have an Ace of Cups upside down. This is about what you lost. And Four of Swords upside down, and you're thinking about it a lot. Think about it a lot today. And the fact that there's not a second chance, rejuvenation upside down. This is how your mind is processing things. Your mind is focused on that person. And then we have the Knight of Wands with the Seven of Pentacles upside down, fighting for a bad harvest. That's what you realize that you were fighting and trying to keep something that you were trying to grow something with somebody, and it was a bad harvest. Now you're coming to a balance, and that's where it comes into, do you leave this person? Do you not leave this person, right? And then once again, we have the Eight of Cups upside down. You don't necessarily leave them right away, but you are debating it. There is a significant need. And I'm not sure if ultimately you are going to be in a point where you are kind of thinking, do I cut this out or not? So in the next 24 to 48 hours, I don't see that you come to a conclusion. I see that you have a lot to think about, though. And you do have information coming to you. You have information coming from your guides, ancestors, angels, and God. You have information coming to you from your intuition. Spirit is menagling things so that, more information is revealed to you from somebody else or somebody else outside of the situation. But you don't necessarily come to a straight decision. I don't necessarily, not mentally, at least. So now we're going to look into what's the advice here. What's the spiritual advice for you on as far as what should you do? Okay. We have the Four of Wands here. This is a happy home. This is happiness. And this is crossing everything that is coming out, okay? As far as what you should do. That's a big focus here. And in your mind, I think that this person, this Queen of Wands, this, I'll be honest with you, I don't know. I don't necessarily feel this Queen of Wands is involved in this situation. I'm sorry, I'm just going back a little bit. I feel like this is somebody that kind of is popping in and out of your mind, but they're not in the situation. It's just somebody. I don't know if this is somebody that you met new, or maybe you met them, like a while ago or whatever, but this is, maybe you're looking, and maybe there's something they do tie into this situation, but not directly. Like, maybe you're looking at the patterns that this person did and you're learning from it. Maybe you're getting some wisdom from somebody who is in the Queen of Wands energy, but they're distant. They're not in the situation, but there's something about what this Queen of Wands knows, in her knowledge and her wisdom and her experience, that is helping guide you through this. Okay. Now, what's crossing is the Four of Wands. We already talked about that. That's happy. That's happy home, happy house, all that kind of stuff. Emotionally happy, people being reunited, peace, all that kind of stuff. And at the base, we have Two of Swords and the Magician upside down. So, cutting out anything that doesn't have you focus. Okay. Cutting out the distraction, cutting out confusion. Okay. We have at the center, we have the Strength upside down, the Justice upside down, and the Eight of Pentacles upside down. This situation has really gone on long enough. This could have been 8 months, 8 years, this situation. And it's been dragged out. It's been dragged out. Okay. There's imbalance because we have the Justice card upside down, and it hasn't been worked on with the Eight of Pentacles upside down. It's something that hasn't been worked on, and it's been a while. This has gone on for a while. In the recent past, the advice was for you to go to mental peace, go to a peaceful place. We're talking about happy home, happy life, cutting out distractions, cutting out things that don't serve you, cutting out things that confuse you. You started that journey in the recent past. And now you're going to need, and Spirit wants you to choose a path. Spirit wants you to work on choosing a path. Two of Wands. The world is your oyster. She's sitting on the oyster. The world's your oyster. Okay? Pick a path. You're going to be in this situation, or you're going to be in another situation. But you can't be on the fence, because when you're on the fence, it's hard to move forward. So in the near future, we have the Five of Wands upside down, the Eight of Cups upside down. Eight of Cups upside down came up like that. This is the third time. Daughter of Pentacles, and then we also have the High Priestess. Okay. So this is Five of Wands is a competitive card. In this deck, it's working together against a common cause. Upside down, you're not working together. The team that was supposed to be teaming, the team ain't teaming. The team ain't together. And then we have the Eight of Cups upside down, which is a need to walk away from that situation. Once again, we have Daughter of Pentacles, which is the Page of Pentacles. And we also have the High Priestess. And go on another path silently, guided by intuition. So leave this team, leave this group that doesn't do anything. Cut out the confusion and go on to a pathway silently. You don't need to announce that you're starting on something new. Don't really announce it. Just do it. It already belongs to you. You don't need validation from other people. Because when you tell people, it's kind of like, are you asking for validation? Right? Spirit gave you validation because Spirit gave it to you. You don't need their validation. You don't need any opinions, whether or not they're good or bad, because you've already got the backing from spirit. You don't need any more of those energies on your path. So do it silently in listening to God. And ultimately, there's an Ace of Swords on a Temperance upside down situation. You have a new mindset on things that are not peaceful. That's where you go. Once you release yourself from this, you go into a mindset. Spirit saying, then get into a mindset, a new mindset. When you encounter temperance upside down, when you encounter imbalance, when you encounter people that are not peaceful, when you encounter people that have problems or situations that have problems that are not your own, temperance upside down, get a new mindset about that, as far as it's not worth your time. And that's probably why you have this Queen of Wands energy, because whoever this Queen of Wands is, let me tell you something about the Queen of Wands. She doesn't waste time on things that don't serve her. Okay? She's kind, she's warm-hearted, she's great, but she doesn't waste time. She doesn't waste time, and she doesn't waste her energy. She's too busy manifesting her life, drawing things towards her. She's too busy doing that to handle other people's drama. So get into that new mindset. Okay? But other than that, it belongs to you. Okay? Congratulations on whatever it is that you're doing. Okay? But it belongs to you. Okay? All right. Thank you so much. Make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, and comment in the comment section below. And I will see you tomorrow. Okay. Bye bye, Divine Masculine.